Ladies and gentlemen, today we have what is the most unappreciated car, off-road vehicle in Volkswagen's lineup. Actually, more than just Volkswagen's lineup, in the entire automotive spectrum here in America. You okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm good.
Tell me what we got.
We have a 2014 Volkswagen Touareg. This one is built with a diesel V6 that puts out a lot of torque and, just as importantly, costs, oh boy, nearly $56,000.
And that may be the reason why it's, well, unappreciated. You know what percentage of sales this accounts for in VW's complete lineup?
No, no idea.
Take a guess.
10%.
Less than 2%.
Whoa!
Yep. Coming up next, we're going to take the Touareg off-road on the fast lane car. He's probably at a 45-degree angle right there. Okay, go for it. All right, don't tip over, Nathan. The heart of the beast is what, Nathan?
This is a turbo diesel V6, and it's a sweet one. It's 3 liters, but it puts out 240 horsepower, but most importantly, 406 pound-feet of torque.
Dude, that is a lot of torque. With a towing package, how much can it tow?
Maximum 7,700 pounds, and that is impressive.
That is impressive, and this is an impressive power plant.
Certainly is. Oh, and folks, it's hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it works great.
Now, style-wise, some may call this vehicle conservative, some may call it elegant, and some may call it bland. I think it's all 3 of those things. It is somewhat understated. I do, however, really like the big 19-inch wheels, and I think it's the right size. It doesn't seat 7, but for a small family, you don't need to seat 7, so a 5-passenger, off-road worthy vehicle is perfect for me.
Check it out. What an interior. Ugh, I love it. You know why I love it? Because it's simple. They didn't overdo anything, and everything that I touch is high quality. Thank you, Volkswagen. This interior is chocolat, and it's pretty nice. I personally wouldn't go for this color, but see, there are choices out there, and that's what's so cool about Volkswagen is that they actually have a few things that you can choose. I'm going to throw in a little something here. First of all, I like being able to put my elbow on an area that's nice and spongy. I don't care for those people out there go, well, my elbow doesn't reach. Well, mine does, so it's comfortable. Unfortunately, the mirror control is right there, so if my arm kind of drops down, it actually changes the angle of the mirrors. So that's a little bit of an issue. But otherwise, what a tight interior. Well,
Nathan, there's a lot of room back here. And I love this massive sunroof.
this is awesome. I wouldn't recommend leaving it open during the summer though, because the car is like 100 degrees when you get in it. But I'm sitting behind myself and I have a ton of space.
Yes, you do. And the seat does recline, right?
Oh, yes it does. That's pretty nice.
You can make yourself very comfortable.
Oh, there we go. I'm luxuriating now.
Now, I'd call this the German Jeep, but that's probably going to piss off a lot of Mercedes fans.
G-Wagen, Scheiße, he's all I'm going to get you now.
Did you just swear in German?
No, I didn't. I don't know anything about German.
So here's my take on the Touareg, this one at least. You know, Volkswagen came late to the quote-unquote kind of off-road SUV crossover party. But when they did, they came with a vehicle that was crazy over-engineered, right? They took this thing and they said, we will make it the very best off-road vehicle possible. And what that meant was that not only were they late to the party, but it was expensive. Because there's a lot of, well, there's a lot of technology and there's a lot of good little bits and pieces in this thing that make it crazy off-road worthy, but also crazy expensive. Alright, go for it. It's pretty steep up there, Nathan.
Yeah, piece of cake. This thing doesn't care. This has a switch, and it goes from on-road to off-road. That's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, it doesn't have the air suspension, which is optional on this. There's a hole here where the air suspension control would be.
Oh, well, so far, I mean, God, it puts out a lot of torque. Diesel's awesome. Diesels are so good off-road if you have a proper setup, and you know, you can't argue with the fact that it's got pretty good ground clearance, it's got good approach and departure angles. It just has crap tires, which I know you guys are like,
crap off-road tires.
Sorry, off-road. They're not off-road tires. Folks, we get the vehicle the way it is, so if they put on non-off-road tires on it, that's the way we test it.
And the reason we do that is because that's the way people buy them, and that's the way people drive them. It's real world testing. And you know, recently there have been a lot of people saying, well, you should put these tires on. No, we drive them the way that you guys drive them.
The way the system feels like it's working to my ass, and my ass is obviously one of my more professional ways of figuring out how a vehicle works, I can actually feel it's braking the wheel that's slipping and firing up the wheel that's got the most traction. So there's like just a moment of slip, and then all of a sudden, boom, the other wheels pull you up. So the traction control system in this vehicle seems to be biased on braking, which makes total sense for this type of car. But you know what? I can feel all four wheels clawing at the right points, like right here, okay? Believe it or not, this is a steep angle. Well, punch the accelerator, all four wheels just take me up the hill. Piece of cake. It's fun.
He's probably at a 45-degree angle right there. Okay, go for it. All right, don't tip over, Nathan. You want to head back a little bit? You know what? I'm afraid it's going to tip. How about if we get on this side? You got some weight?
A little bit of weight wouldn't hurt.
Yeah? Okay, go for it. Go forward slowly. Start to tip, I'll let you know.
Well, then you jump off and I have to accelerate. It's the only way out of this.
You want to go? If
you want, you can pull on that door. Literally, pull and go.
Alright, go for it. You'll be fine.
That's what I wanted to do.
Nice work, Nathan. You know what? You guys say, well, we could drive our Civic up here or my mom's Ford. Well, you know, when you get a tire up 4 or 5 feet in the air, you can't. It's harder than it looks. Keep going. You're
Okay.
good. Nice. So on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, and forget it, I'm going to give this one a mighty big buy it. It's one of my favorite unheralded off-road vehicles. It needs to be more than just 2% of VW's lineup because it's a really good car. What do you say, Nathan?
I say buy it, man. This thing is awesome. It's just an everyday kick-ass machine, and you can go off-road even with street tires. And you know what else I say?
What?
Kata aus schnell!
Here's our Panzer Commander. See you guys next time. Bye.
Wiedersehen.